In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the StoryMaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real. Life is hard, but those with courage and a thirst to find knowledge, wealth, and power can do so by risking themselves on perilous quests found around this kingdom. You have arrived at the Wizard's Tower, a magnificent place of learning where you find yourself in front of one of the professors. This one is both wise and learned, so you had better listen to his guidance carefully, as your life will undoubtedly depend upon it.
Welcome. Well, I'm just going to place myself over here, and let's move this little palantir down to here, and then I can chat to all your lovely people in the world of... What year is it? Oh God, it's that year. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it'll get better. After, of course, the third, fourth wave, it'll be fine. You don't mind a few Walking Dead. I'm sure you can deal with them quite effectively. Yes, right. Well, my name is Master Quasimore, Professor Quasimore to many. And, of course, I do work here in the Wizard's Tower. The Wizard's Tower, if you do not know, is a place that is only visible to those that possess some kind of magical essence within themselves. Maybe you are such a person. Do ask me questions. I'm here for your entertainment. And, of course, what is this place? Baked potato. Well, the Wizard's Tower is a place of learning. We do occasionally find questers who come and, through a palantir, which you might know as a crystal ball, we can talk to them, and then they go on various quests. Magic indeed. Magic. But I'm not talking about any kind of magic. I'm talking all types of magic. There are, of course, many things that you can do. There is fire magic, elemental magic. There is, President Tien, a weird tingling sensation for sure. Are you feeling that tingling in your fingers? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know, actually. No. Okay, as I was saying, there are the 5 elements. We have the element of earth, the element of air, fire, water, and there is one more element that perhaps you can use, something that you all possess. Does anyone know what the 5th element is? Anyone? Class, come on. The 5th element. Love. It is not love, but it is something akin to love. You cannot experience love without this thing. Spirit, indeed, spirit, life, ether. That is the one thing that you must need to control the others. It's also a very binding element. Now, we don't have an awful lot of love magic here. I do believe, actually, I have a love potion. We tend to leave that to the witches. But isn't the power far too great to wield? That is very wise, President here. Well, as a silly old wizard like myself, it has been a very long time since I've meddled with love. Back in my youth, of course, I did hold someone's hand once, and they fluttered their eyelids back at me. But I don't think that really counts as a relationship. Isn't the power too... Yes, well, we have said that before. Who else we have here? Anyone else in the class? Please speak up. Don't be shy. I hope you can all hear me correctly and nice and loudly. I can show you a few things that we have here in the tower, if you wish. If you'd like to see... so that was not the solution. No, it was not indeed. Oh, dear. Well, my age now is 159, so I have, on occasion, helped couples, within their love. I should tread very carefully what I'm saying here. There might be some younglings watching. But let me show you. I find you a potion for you. Now, I do have over here this potion that is very useful for lovers. You don't drink it. It is too powerful to drink. It would probably poison you. But what you need to do, you place this in the room that you wish, maybe for someone to feel amorous at a later stage. Poke your eyes out, Games. Hello again. Nice to see you all. As you might know, there are elements of this world which transpire themselves into what you might call a game. Yes. Voice. Someone says voice. Magical music too loud. Okay, so let me move this over here. How is that, sir? Is that better? Let me find if I can change that a little bit. 1 second. Let's see if it's possible. Is that much better? Yeah, okay, that's fine then. I shall just talk a little louder for you. Or I can talk very intimately into this very special white palantir. Now, where was I? Yes, of course, poke your eyes out, Games. We do have something which tells a story of activities that can be taken within this land. And there was a story that we were taking part on, where a poor captain, a soldier of great misfortune, was, gaining less fortune as he went on. Unfortunately as he was to start, he was less fortunate towards the end. He, however, has not died yet. He was luckily being helped out by a brother Frederick. They had taken upon themselves to try and battle something called the Shadow King, a very dangerous and evil creature that we have in these lands. Would it be too tough to make that ball look like a crystal ball? It does look already a little bit like I do actually have a crystal ball. Let me go and get my balls. There we are. I thought I'd show you my balls. There we have the white ball here, and of course this is my crystal ball, one of many. It is rather marvellous, and it does help me obviously see you. I shall place that down here. Now, would you perhaps like to see some other parts of this land? I can give you a choice, of course. I can take you maybe to see the herbalist. Now, the herbalist, evil creatures indeed, what manner of devilry. Now, I can take you to a very lovely tavern called the Crow's Nest Inn. It is not too far away from here. In fact, it does reside on the very edge of the Wading Woods. The tower you see in front of you. You see, because I allow you. But those who are wandering through the woodlands might bump their nose into something invisible. That would be my tower. Only those who hold the power of magic will be able to see it, unless, of course, I allow you to, which I am today. Now, the other place I can show you would be... where else? There is a place in the local town. The local town, of course, is Threatlaw Town. It's a very lovely... well, I say lovely. No, it's actually quite horrible. But it's a coastal town. It has very many ships coming in for trading, and a few dubious people who I think might be called pirates, who happen to like to frequent the taverns there, but the Crow's Nest Tavern is not there, and it's much nicer. Now, you can either go to the Herbalist. His name is Herbert. I can take you there, or I can show you a place in town called the Old Lady Trading. Old Lady Trading, she does, she bets a few bits and pieces now and again, or I can send you to the tavern. So, where would you like to go? Hello there, Silver. Very nice to see you. My dear old friend, Silver. Well, not old. A lovely young lady. She's actually looking for her father, who has gone missing, unfortunately, in the caves down towards Cornwall. Right, where would you like to go? You have an option. You can either go to the Herbalist. You can go to the tavern. Or I'd like to learn about these elements. Ah, yes. The elements. Well, you could do with a drink. Well, I could do with a drink as well. I will not be coming with you, but I will send you. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy it. Silver, you would like to go to the Herbalist. I tell you what I'll do. I'll send you quickly to the Herbalist, and then, if you're good, I will then send you to the tavern. Okay, how's that sound? Good, okay, well, good luck all. I'll see you anon.
In a time long lost, and a realm far.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't really have any time. No. Hang on, Mac. Hang on. Hold on. Oh, mate. Oh, sorry about that. That's a little bit more. Oh, right, what can I do you for? What do you want? How am I feeling? I'm feeling all right. Yeah, since last time I saw you, because I was, of course, trapped in a tree, and it's not really. It wasn't great. Although I was, of course, trapped in there with the lovely Flora. Flora is, not really my girlfriend, but we have wandered under the moonlight a few times. Yes, I can tell you now. Do I need anything? Well, I don't know. It was tremendous. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Oh, anything to help you? What quest are you on? Oh, I tell you what, you're not trying to help those two. Was it the brother and the captain? I hear they're just a little bit lost in the woods, unfortunately. They keep falling into all kinds of trouble. It's not very good for them, bless them. But, yeah. Now, I'll tell you what you could do if you really want to. You could take something to John. John Sweet at the tavern, of course. He's, hang on, 1 minute. Poke your eyes out, unusual name that is. Anything that might help you, particularly. Just tell me what you want and I might better rustle something up. Anything that might be useful that you can think of. I'll do this one for nothing for you. I know you, yeah, well, that's good that you're going to the tavern, that's very nice. But is there anything... A cow? I don't really want a cow, to be honest with you. Not really. Thanks for the offer, but I don't think I want a cow. No, well, I wouldn't really fit in here. I am, of course, just living in a hole. Potion of health. Yeah, I can do that for you. No problem at all. Yeah, I'll rustle that out for you. Yeah, it doesn't take long for me at all. Any other questions whilst I'm doing that? Oh. Oh. Well, look, I'll do that for just, I did say free, didn't I? This stuff, it might give you a little bit of wind. Just a little bit, be careful about that. That's, but any rumours? Oh, yeah, I have actually. I have heard some rumours. Rumours are, well, how can I put this lightly? There have been very strange things happening to the birds. They've been flocking in rather large amounts, like when you get, sparrows and, starlings, they make these big clouds in the sky. Well, they've been doing that, but they've been almost blocking out the sun, believe it or not. I know, he's very odd. The other thing is, there's been a lot of people who have been having nightmares. Horrible nightmares. I've had quite a few people coming here and they're asking for like sleeping pulses just to help them kind of, get into the next phase of their resting. And it's not really working for them. They're having these nightmares of this skull-faced creature. This crow's skull feature coming out. Oh, it's horrible. I think you're right, it is. What do I reckon? I reckon it's the Shadow King. Could be the Shadow King. If it is true, that's going to be very, very worrying. I would recommend possibly that you go and seek some help, perhaps from a fortune teller. They might be able to do something to, I don't know, help you see something that would help you in the future, perhaps. Yeah. Well, I suggest you go to the tavern now, or they might be expecting you.
You are taken to the place they call the Weirding Woods. Strange creatures of both fairy and humankind lurk here. You'd best be on your toes.
Oh, that much. Right. How you doing? Nice to see you all. John Sweet's the name. Trading is of course my game. How can I do you all? You got anything you want to do? Any trading you want to make? Hello there, right there, Silver. Nice to see you. You looking well. Nice to see you since the last time. You hear me all right? You all hear me? Let's put that way. I can see what you're up to now. Hey! I got me, Mr. Sweetie. Hello, baked potato. You're right there. Do I know you? Do I know you? I don't think I do I? You might be new here. I've no idea. And perhaps actually I don't really care. Anyway, how can I help you all? How am I doing? How am I doing? I'm not doing too badly today. It's been a good day, and I can't say that too often. I managed to get rid of this cow that I had. I took it at the market and... Don't tell anyone, but it wasn't very well. I actually had to pick it up. Well, I say pick it up, me and Jake, my brother, we had to try and sort of pick it up before it completely died. And then we managed to, we more pushed it to the market. And then I managed to sell it to this what they call him Reddy. He's got red hair, he's a bit fat. And he drinks too much, he's got a really red face. He could hardly see, so I sold him this cow.
I don't think he's going to see tomorrow, to be honest with you, but anyway. Anyway, I got some money in my pocket, otherwise it had just gone off to the knacker's yard. Anyway, yeah, what? Do I have any cheap brandy? Yeah, or as opposed to the expensive stuff that we don't sell here. Now, yeah, Silver, you gotta know that we're right on the edge of the forest here. We don't really often get the good stuff to sell to the clients. The good stuff that barely leaves Threatlaw Town is those hoity-toities that live up in those big houses. That's where we sell the good stuff. We wouldn't. So the cheap brandy, yeah, we've got lots of that. Cheap brandy, I can do you a glass if you want. Yeah, if you want, you can have one. What? Nice to meet your acquaintance. Nice to meet your acquaintance as well, baked potato. Dude, that is the strangest name. Potato. It's got a ring to it, that potato. Yeah, I don't really like potatoes. A little bit too fancy for me. Give me a turnip pie today. Lovely turnips. Right, any weird happenings? Well, we are in the Weirdy Woods here. I have heard there's been sightings of what they call will-o'-the-wisps. Have you heard of the will-o'-the-wisps? Now, they're very odd things. They're lights that appear in the sky. You follow them, and they might take you to the land of the Fae. Now, the land of the Fae is not a good place to be. Some people are wandered in there, and apparently they don't come back for 100 years. Time isn't right there. It's not right. I don't know why they do it. They're a bit of a, tricksters. As you know, you've got leprechauns, you've got, goblins. Goblins, however, I must warn you, goblins are not normal fairies. They're more like twisted fae. They're the ones that will have seen here. I was saying that. We have seen some will-o'-the-wisps. That's what I was going on about. Right, the will-o'-the-wisps round here, you need to go west. If you go west, you might come across them. But it has to be night time. Now, if you squint a lot, it helps you see them more. So squint lots. Right, have I seen any more rumours? Rumours about what, Silver? I hear stuff all the time. Give me an idea what... Oh, you talking about your father again? Oh, well, I'm afraid not, Silver. I don't know much about that. Was that... Better be careful of the West Crew. The West Crew. Is that a gang? The West Crew? Oh, yeah, the West Side in Threatlaw is particularly nasty. I poke. Totally agree. Yeah, be careful of the West Side. Absolutely right. Now, I can send you anywhere you want. You want to go back the old wizard? Yeah. Back the old wizard? I seem to have frozen him. There you are. Right. You've been missing for 5 months. I've lost hope of ever seeing. Don't lose hope, Silver. Don't lose hope. There's always hope. I'm afraid. Don't lose hope until you see him lying dead in front of you. That's warm and cosy. Is it? Is that a nice thing to say? Don't lose hope unless he's lying dead in front of you. Yeah, and even then, it has been known for people to come back from the dead. So even then, have a little bit of hope. Sorry, I'm not very good at comforting words. It's not really my thing. But, have a brandy instead. How's that? Have a brandy. Have a cheap brandy for everyone. Yeah, cheap brandy. I'll leave you, boy. All right, I'm going to send you back to the Wizard's Tower. But, it might take a little bit of time. Tell you what, while doing that, go and see the old lady. She likes you. Well, actually, she doesn't. She hates you.
This is Threatlaw Town. Behind its charming cobbled streets and trading port appearance, it is a hotbed of intrigue and skullduggery.
What do you want? I don't really have much here today. You're all troubling me again. What? What do you want? Stop wasting my time. Yeah, what do you want? You're not gonna be... No, you're not gonna flatter me, I'm afraid. No, I don't like... I know your sort. You're the... Oh, what's happened there? Well, I don't know what's happened there. Oh dear, she's gone. Hopefully you can see me now. Are you there? Indeed, indeed. Let's go there. We go back to here. Ah, hello, there we are. I don't know what happened there. You seem to have lost your connection. But yes, I heard someone did actually want to do some fortune-telling. That happened to be something that I am particularly good at. Ah, you've been studying the runes. I'm so pleased to hear that, Silver. They could come in very useful. Let me go and get my cards. Now, I have here my fortune-telling cards. Now, these are rather special. Oh, some are back to front. We don't want that. There we are. Right. Okay, now we are going to do a little bit of reading. It's going to be very strange trying to do a reading like this. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll give it a good old go, shall we? Right, so I'm going to just randomly pick 3 cards. Oh. Sometimes when they fall out, that means something. That happened to be the chariot that fell out, which actually represents the travellers, which is you, and those that travel through time and space. Right, so the first card we'll draw 3 in total. The first card I draw is the Empress. Now, the Empress represents someone of power, a lady of great power, someone who perhaps is connected with a king. Of course, an empress and a king are normally connected. An emperor, empress. Very rare you get an empress who is on her own, especially at the moment. Let's move to the next card. Who could that be? The Empress. A woman of great power. Could that be Baba Yaga? It could be Baba Yaga. Silver. The next card we draw is the Hermit. Someone who wishes to be alone. Someone who enjoys the company of no other. Someone, we do know someone who that might represent. For those that travel with us on adventure, you may know that a druid by the name of Mogruith is on his way here, drawn by some fragment and some shattering of the ley lines. He is currently on his path here. But is he connected with Baba Yaga? Well, one of the oldest Baba... Yes, indeed. Baba Yaga is a lonely one. Right, now we draw one last card, and this, I think, will tell us the fortune of you now. What I will do, I will draw 3 cards here. We call this one number 1. This one number 2. And this one number 3. I wish, poke your eyes out to choose which one they wish. 1, 2, or 3. Now, Silver, you have had fair chance of doing this. I am going to get poke your eyes out to choose a card. 1, 2, or 3. Two. Interesting. You both want to go with 2, but poke your eyes out. You will say 3. A very tiny 3. You're making me really look hard there. 1, 2, 3. The third card is the Lovers. Now, what does that mean? This connects them. Unless you happen to be in a torrid relationship at the moment, maybe you are. But if you can connect these, we have the Hermit, we have the Emperor, and we have the Lovers. Now this gives us a very different interpretation of the Hermit. The Hermit is one who wants to travel alone, one who shuns mankind. And there is one of that name. And that is the Shadow King. The Shadow King, he is on his way as well. He wishes to be resurrected. He is the one that was there before light became. He is the one who is of darkness. And Baba Yaga, maybe the Empress, wishes to bring him back and become connected as lovers do. Not all love is physical. This love is one of a religion. A love of the Shadow King, the love of chaos, and the love of darkness rising. So well done, baked potato and poker eyes. That's a little worrying. The Hermit is a king. Yes, indeed. The Hermit, if it's a Shadow King, he was there before man came. He was certainly there even before the Fae came. He was, in essence, darkness. And now he is shunned. If you look up in the night sky, what do you see? You most say stars. But it's not the stars that is more prevalent. The darkness is there. There is more darkness than light. Indeed. You have to go, Silver. Well, it's nice to see you, my dear. And I will hopefully see you again soon. For those that stay, you may ask me questions if you wish, but I will be disappearing shortly. Any questions, baked potato, poke your eyes out games? We will hopefully be reconvening the adventure that you call a game tomorrow. Maybe some information that you had gathered in our realm here will help you. If you can repair the Shadow King in his heart, perhaps we do not need to defeat the Shadow King. That is a lovely thought. Poke your eyes out. If he has a heart. I think such thing of passion are not there with him. I feel this is more of a one-sided relationship between Baba Yaga and the Shadow King. Well, I shall bid you farewell and wish you all a pleasant weekend.
Well done, and congratulations on finishing your quest. This is the end for now, but join us again for more thrilling adventures with the StoryMaster's Tale.
Hello there, hello. Well, that was kind of a little impromptu guide. So, if you've got any questions about how we actually do things here, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Basically, what I have here is a little studio down here in Rye in East Sussex, which normally is a little parlour theatre, but obviously, due to everything that's going on at the moment, we can't open the doors. We can have very small audiences. So we're trying to sort of build up this as a channel. We're also trying to get, we're actually going to do live versions of the game. If you were here earlier, you'd have seen that we had the VT bits for each card. And when people come in here to play the game, we've actually got a massive screen here where all those will appear. So we're trying to kind of make games really accessible, role-playing games accessible, make it sort of theatrical. Any game that you buy with us, you also get the soundscapes as well, all the narrations, they're all included. And we just started putting them onto Amazon now as well. But thank you guys, nice to see you. I don't know how people got here, but a few people in here at the moment, but hopefully that will grow over time. Thank you very much. Baked Potato, I've just seen that you've done loads of stuff there. I've seen you've gone, you've got quite a few on your channel, haven't you? You've done really well building it up. Have you got any advice, any tips that you can give me? It's just, I can imagine it's just persistence and just keep broadcasting and just build it up. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's a tricky thing to know quite where to start with Twitch or any new channel. We started doing. Thank you, Baked Potato Dude. Are you new then? Have you seen us before? Oh, okay, cool. Really? Oh, that's cool. Digital storytelling. Well, we've got one of our games being translated into Spanish. I don't think that's what you mean though. But I had a look at your channel and I saw those little pixelated things. They were awesome. Excellent. Yeah, consistent. Yeah, just be consistent. Timing is the thing, isn't it? I'm thinking if I can try and do live games here, and it's always better when you have some physical people. But I've noticed two things. There's a lot of theatrical people and presenters doing things on Just Chatting, and obviously the more that you get engagement from your people, the better. But there's also the Dungeons & Dragons and board gamers who don't seem to interact with the viewers very much. Is that right? You kind of get people who just either chatting, or you get people who are playing video games and they tend to kind of chat to their viewers. But people who are just role playing and they've got little boxes like, is it the Dungeons & Dragons lot? They don't really talk to anyone else but themselves. And I kind of want to try and bridge the gap so you have an interactive adventure, but it's directly driven by the viewers. Is there such a thing? I have no idea. I suppose Pirate Moustache, who Paul Flannery does Nightmare Live. He does do that. He's brilliant. Hello, Paul, if you're there. And yeah, then engrossed with their own game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fine. What's the name? It's Dungeon. I tried it in Dungeons & Dragons. I wasn't really getting anyone seeing me there, so I thought I'd change it and go on to Just Chatting. Because I noticed that you've got sort of Richard Herring and who else you got on there? Dom Jolly I saw on there, and a few others. I think it'd be nice to kind of get about sort of 20 people involved. Yeah, the group storytelling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Chat engagement is brilliant for this kind of thing, because hopefully it'll draw them in, and the more we can do that, with my game, the better. That's why I thought I started with the drawing thing, get people invested in the characters. They are creating those characters, and then you're taking those two characters, around the areas, and then they're making the decisions. So I thought I'd play around with that idea. I could bring another player in. I would be happier with someone else in here, and then maybe have the other player being determined by the group chat. So that gives me a chance to go and change scenes or move cameras or go and do something while the other person's there. I can help present you with some helpful tools for a better chat engagement. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be great. Galaxies and Necromancy. Who's that? Who's that? Aha, the Huntsman. Hello. Aria, excellent. Now, we do have, for those who are kind of going, oh, yeah, we've been building up since November an online group, which we've got about over, how many members have got now? Over 600 or something? And we've been doing adventures, like full adventures, which have narrations, cutscenes, characters. There's no cards, and we've been doing those. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Galaxy Necromancer, absolutely. Yeah, they're not about engagement, are they? That's a real thing, and it's trying to bridge that gap and just making a really fun, entertaining theatrical piece for people. And obviously, the more people we can get, the more engagement we can get. Hopefully, that'll drive sales for people buying the game, which is great, and also for coming onto our full adventures, which are a little bit like this. I'll give you a little example of that. So I don't know what the sound's going to be. It's probably going to all really funny. But we do something like this where this is like a whole adventure called The Evil of the Djinn, where someone opens a box and then this djinn is released. So I can go, if I go, I've got to remember all of these in now. Okay, I'll give you a fire imp. This is the fire imp. So this is going to suddenly change in a minute.
Something strange seems to be
working.
living in these caverns. The flickering light reveals some kind of impish creature. Small flames seem to be radiating from its hands, and its eyes glow a fiery red. Be very careful.
So then what I'd do, I'd actually talk over that and do the voiceover. So polling extensions. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, that'd be good. That's a great idea. Yeah, I like that. I like the polling extensions. I wonder if I can operate. The thing is, I'm trying to operate everything from a distance. So I've got Twitched on here. Where can I go? Can you operate polling extensions for your mobile? I don't know if that's possible. It'd be good if I could. Yeah. Okay, be right back. That's fine. I'm just going to grab some Coca-Cola because my throat is quite dry now. I've also got some really cool, obviously, costumes and props and things. We've got loads of. Here's a new mask I've got. Did you see him? Have you seen this one? I'll have a glug and I'll put that one on. Just in case anyone's swinging by the chat. This is a new mask. Got this one from the UK, but it's an American mask. And he's quite cool. Ass Buster. Hello, Ass Buster. He's a tight as hell. He's. Right. Oh, that's better. Oh, right. Let's have a little look here. I'm going to put those in my end there. There's a what's called Street. Yes, I know Stream Deck, yeah. Yeah, I did try and do things with hotkeys on my keyboard. So, and that was all right. It's not too bad. I've got more buttons there, and I've already got it. So, I could try doing those. Yeah, they are expensive, those.
But, yeah, if I do more of these, obviously I'll do a bit more of that. When we were playing the card game, though, it's very interesting that it's better to do that from one camera. So I'll definitely do that. But when I'm doing the theatre stuff, that's obviously better for me to use the whole area. And, yeah. Well, yeah, it is quite expensive. Do you know, these glasses actually work like this? So let's have a little look. Ashbuster, do I actually know you? That's an interesting name. Yeah. Right, who we got in here then? Still got 4 viewers. Oh, come on, I don't know. How do you get people out there to come and see you? Yeah. Oh, that's what I need. It's like a bit of PR. Galaxies and you got a stream deck. Yeah, I know. Oh, good. I've got to have a proper chat with you, I think. I've got an app. In fact, that's what I'm using here. I'm using an app here. So maybe that's the one I should use. It's called... I'll disconnect it. It's called Stream Control. So maybe I can see if I could do a stream control. Oh no, that wouldn't work, would it? There's a series of bots that allow you to let people type something in the chat and play it on stream. Nightbox. Alright, okay. Yeah, I've got to research this a lot more because I've literally no idea what you're on about. But it sounds good. Sounds exciting. Yeah, I think I just need to... And maybe I've also got to promote when I'm doing something. Well, that'd be good as well. And I suppose timing is everything. At the moment, what time is it? It's, it's only, 4:15 at the minute, so might be better to do an evening one, and then you get the Americans coming in as well. Yeah. Well, I'll use it to advertise my socials, Discord, Nightbox. Okay, Stream Elements. Right, okay, that's very interesting. It's always worth asking, isn't it? Oh, that's good. The trouble with these masks, although they look amazing, they are so hot and sweaty. And they can give you a little bit of a headache if you wear them too often. What do you reckon? I need to give this one a name. You ain't really got a name at the minute. So, I've also set up some overlays and stuff for Twitch that make it a bit fancy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's good though. Oh, lovely. Yeah, amazed how clearly you come through though. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Well, this one you can actually talk through. There's obviously quite a few I've got which you can't. And it does restrict the way your lips move. So you have to really kind of talk in a different way. If I can find fault like that, no, that's right. It's not going to work at all. I can't do a Kosovo voice. Really? No, I can't be. No, it has to be more like that. Much more guttural. And then it'll work. I'll turn this around. I tell you what, I've got no camera. Let's go on over to this one here. Let's try this camera here. Right. Is that working? Right, sorry, there's always about a 10-second delay here, so I never know if it's actually moved or not. Yeah, it's got to move, isn't it? Let's move that around a bit more. There we go. Hey! Alright, oh, I forgot the microphone. That would help, wouldn't it? There we are. Yes! Got it now! Is that right there? Ha! Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, well. I've got 3 microphones, but I found if I have 2 microphones too close to each other, you then get an echo, which is very irritating. But it is a snowball. Yeah, it's good actually, isn't it? That's my one here, a little snowball. It's quite nice. I could show you around a little bit more, but things are going to start moving. But this one, I've got one in the centre, so the cables are like go up in the ceiling and across and down to the computer. So I've got an old Mac, which is running like it's 2011, believe it or not. So it's just about getting through. And then I've got 3 cams running off it and 3 snowball mics. Well, at the moment, I've kind of disconnected everything. So, yeah, that's good. And then I've also got the set round here. And, I move around if you like. I used to do stuff all with, what is it called? It used to do with green screen. And I didn't have to move around so much. But it's so nice having something physical. Because I can, I've got my smoke machine here. So I'll get some smoke going. And that's quite dramatic when that gets going. What? Come on, that's smoke. Alright, green screen. No, you're right. It's a little bit like, The Hobbit, innit? So you can come round here and go, you won't hear me so well now, but I can shout if you want. So you want to shout a bit more, and I can come round here and have lights and things. So we're slowly getting there. Oh, yeah, it's nice, thank you very much. Well, because all this scenery here, I can switch around quite quickly when we're doing a proper show. But, it is going to be a little bit different now. Yeah, it is, thank you very much. Yeah, yeah, well, I've got a lot of lights here. All these lights can be moved quite quickly, and I can do colour changing. These are actually floodlights. So I can go, right, I'm going to go green over here. Right, oh, that's got a bit funny, isn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, and I can change those up and down. You're going to make a station. I don't know what you mean. You're going to make a station. Oh, super, yes! Well, I thought I was making a station. Is that not how it goes? Like what you got? Yeah. Oh, I'll turn that one. That's a bit red in it. Let's change that one to yellow. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's good. All right, I've got to sit down now and take these off because I've got really sweaty. And I'll put this back over here. There we go. Let's be with that. I'll just take this mask off. And then we'll just swap over again. I'll tell you what, it'd be a lot easier. You can't hear me now. Oh. It'd be a lot easier having someone acting and someone on control. Oh.
I'm hoping that when we open up again properly, what I'll be able to do is, have Saturday staff or something. So I can get one staff member doing staff and, going from camera to camera. Because, obviously people are quite tech savvy now. Oh, and then, just try and run it as a little online theatre, a fantasy theatre, an interactive fantasy theatre. So that's the plan. That's what we're working on. This is our first purely Twitch stream. So, yeah, the lights are actually not expensive. They are floodlights for gardens, LED floodlights. So they have, they're hopefully quite low to run. You can fade them up and down, and they've got all kinds of colours. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, exactly. It's the interactive. The interactive theatre of fantasy. We also do horror stuff as well. The little long strips. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the interactive fantasy theatre. Well, it is a fantasy theatre. Indie horror. Yeah, I've got a game called Hotel Lovecraft, and the idea is that you all wake up. Oh, you have up to 4 players, but you all wake up in the top level of a hotel with no memory of who you are, and then you have to kind of work down the different floors, and each door opens into a different Lovecraft story, and then you have to do a couple of things like the other game. But you're never told who you are. You're not told who anyone else is, and you're not really told how to get out. So it's all a bit of a mind melt. I've also got another show that I do, which is we've changed it to a Zoom show, and that's Cthulhu as well, and that's all set in 1920 in a kind of escape room. It is, but it's not. It's weird, and again we got sound narrations to those, and soundscapes, so it's really kind of spooky. There's a couple of reviews on there. People are really getting into it. You can also get it on Amazon as well. So if you want it really quick, and all the books now have links to all the soundscapes, so you can just buy the book. If you want the cards, you can print and play those. And that's a free link. So you can, it's just a book. I think it's about £12. If you can buy it in America, it's probably about $14. And then you just download it to play the game. For the Hotel Lovecraft one, you don't really need the cards even. You just need to number the doors. And then it's simple as that. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of a different gaming system. What I've been trying to do for years is trying to make role-playing as user-friendly as I possibly can. And that's kind of, and also when they come in here, I've been trying to make people just role-playing without realizing it. You know, we get kids as young as 7 and grandparents and, you know, holiday makers, and within 5 or 10 minutes, they're role-playing down here. You know, live role-playing and, you know, acting and doing all this kind of thing. So it's all real. Yeah, please do. Yeah, drop a Discord link. Yeah, help yourself. Thank you. I mean, poke your eyes out. I mean, I've been very interesting what you do as well. Do you do, you say you do sort of digital stuff. You know, what I'd love to do is try to create a world that people can go in. I mean, we've got chat rooms and things like that. You know, we've got on Discord and things like that. But it'd be nice to have something again that brings people together in a role-playing environment where they can then meet up in character. But it's exactly what you do. Awesome. That's good. Excellent. I went on a thing called was it Topiary or Topia? I think it's Topia. Which looks pretty cool. And that's like a chat device, and then you can drop in your own artwork. And I don't know if you can drop in your own sort of digital creatures as well. But that looked kind of cool, because we got loads and loads of artwork that we could possibly change. If you have a look at the stuff we've done, those cards that we had, I can show you some of the cards. So. Sorry, I'm going to change everything now. So I'll bring up the card. Let's bring up the crow. So I'm just going to give you another thing. Just
walking down the path, you hear someone saying "Good day" to you. Looking around, you cannot see anything until you hear "Up here, human," from a crow that's sitting above your head. It looks at you as if it's expecting an answer. How will you reply? Say "Good day" back to it? Tell it to go away? Throw a gold coin at it? Or just ignore it and walk off?
Did I not tell you about the crow? I've got all kinds of creatures. I've got more than crows. I've got a whole selection of puppets up here. Stuff we barely scratched the surface of. I've got boxes and boxes of masks still that we haven't used. and costumes and loads of sets that we haven't utilised. So yeah, I think it's the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I'm looking forward to the summer when we can get people coming into the studio here and, you know, playing a game and meeting some characters, and then having projected those kind of video bits with the surround sound of the narrations, and then just kind of really trying to sell them the idea of role playing. And the boxes we have are quite nice as well. You know, I kind of package them up. They got like gold on the front, and there's only a small book, so the rules are super simple. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So where do you live, Galaxy? You mostly stream making D&D content. Oh, really? That's very interesting. Okay. Mostly stream making D&D content to help storytellers run games easier with group storytelling. And oh, well, poke your eyes out, game. Send me a message. If you find me on Facebook, my name is Ollie Mack, and at the moment I'm actually an 8-bit face character at the moment. It's O-double. I'll put it on there. It's, if you search for that on Facebook, you'll find me there. So I'm an 8-bit character at the minute because we're supporting Iceland in the Eurovision Song Contest. If you haven't seen that, Matt, I'm away. Are you away further than that? Okay, you're Boston. I'm just going to put some clothes back on. I'm feeling a little bit exposed here. One second. That's better. I tell you what, I'm going to get some card bits. We could, I suppose. We could carry on the game, I suppose, as well. Give you an idea of the other games that I play. Eurovision, very strange to this American. Yeah. Did you see the Will Ferrell film? Eurovision, the story of Fire Saga. And that was the fictionalized version of the Icelandic entry. And then last year, obviously it got cancelled, but they were the favourites to win. And then this year, they pulled out a brilliantly quirky song. It's actually really catchy. And then they made their own video, and they made these kind of Godzilla-style monsters. It's brilliant, absolutely amazing. His name is Daddy Frigg, or Frigga, I think, and he's very cool. So we've got a constantly chat. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, horror content creator. Okay, I'm gonna. If I'm not following you already, I'm gonna follow you as well. I think I might be following you, so already. I don't know if I am. I think you follow. I know obviously you're following me, but that'd be cool. I think it's pretty exciting. I just need to build up a few more people. What I can do, actually, I can put this up here. I've got a little phone holder. There we go. I'll pop you up there. Now I can actually see what you're doing, and I'll bring that a little bit closer. There we are. That's better. I can make eye contact with you now. Excellent. Right. Oh, it's gone very casual now. Yes, don't blink. That's better. Yeah. I have a sticker on my camera because I always forget. Yeah, I have got a sticker on this. I should just have a little little smiley face up there as well. Also, who's being monetized? I'm not anywhere near. How close do you have to be to me? Am I? How many do you need to be monetized? Do you need like a? I can't imagine you'd make very much with this, these numbers. But 50. Oh really? Okay. Oh, that'd be. I think that'd be achievable in a couple of months. Okay, that's cool. I've got 44. Okay, that's good. I only had 38 a minute ago, so that's obviously going up now. So it's finding people who want to participate. I think that's the thing. Oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be great if I could get 20 people interacting, and then you're building up enough energy and interaction to keep a show driving. And if people see others interacting and being included, then it's obviously a lot more fun for everyone involved. And if you're drawing audiences in as well, what I'd like to do is obviously promote the games and things like that. So I'm not worrying so much about getting money through Discord itself, but I'm selling my products, or I'm selling tickets for the shows, and that's kind of what I want to try and use it for. So and then again throwing it back into the live versions. So I won't be probably doing full shows here. I'll just rather demonstrate the game, do some live bits, and then say, hey, if you really want to play this and you properly meet the characters and you've got the live actors and all that kind of thing, then come and do that. Or if you want to buy the game and then just use it as a promotion thing. But make it fun as well. You don't want a big sales pitch all the time. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that going. Oh, thank you. Poke your eyes out. That's very kind. Oh, thank you. I'm very. I love this studio. It's been a dream of mine. But I'm super nervous about going into Twitch for the first time and kind of seeing how it works. And I think it's just a case of having the flexibility, be able to change things as quickly as you can. Sorting the tech issues out, sorting the set bits out. Thank you so much. I think if we can get this going, how often would you say would be good for a regular session? I could possibly do it every other day or every day for an hour or so. It'd be nice to play the game for a couple of hours to get people used to it. Because I've obviously got the film bits. It's a tricky one, isn't it? To know how often. I think it's timing as well. Ideally, I'd probably want to do it in the evenings, but they're kind of precious. That's any time I get to sit down and relax and see my family. So bi-weekly. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of maybe trying to do, playing the game, whether I should be doing it in character as well, or give them little tantalising glimpses into, and if you want to play this, I don't think you weren't here earlier, were you, Galaxy? 3 hours minimum. Okay. What, the length of the actual broadcast? 3 hours. You mean 3 hours for the length of broadcast, or 3 hours in total? Okay, right. Actually, stream for 3 hours. Well, the games. I think as long as I've got interaction, people are coming. Wow. Okay. So I could do that, because playing the game is about that length of being live. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I could do that bi-weekly and play the game. Three times a week, about 3 hours a shot. Yeah. Wow. How many followers have you got at the moment? Or how many people... Actually, probably followers isn't the question, is it? It's like, how many people do you tend to get watching each time you broadcast? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you tend to get 6 to 15. And... Cool, okay. Cool. It's amazing. You see some people and you kind of go, wow, they've got a lot of followers. And then you look at the content and you wonder why, because it's kind of like, oh, really? And there's a chap who was on there and he had 200,000 people watching, and he was just chatting away to his mates. That was it. Cool. It'd be nice to kind of get the number where it feels like an audience, a proper sort of size audience. I think that the thing that I'm having trouble is the lag. Do you know? Have you got lag when you do it? Is that a natural thing, or is there a good way of getting it so it's faster? Is LarkNet? Oh, okay. Lark Network. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, when I'm on Zoom, there's nothing. It's great. Zoom is lovely now. Yeah, I'm plugged into that as well. Lark. What is Lark Network? The other thing I was thinking of doing is bringing in guests to play the game as well. So I could bring in like another Twitch streamer or someone who's kind of known and have them playing StoryMaster's Tales. Ah, okay. Really top table of all kinds. Awesome, cool. You have some well-known buds. Excellent. Are these people that I might have heard of? Because I don't know. Yeah. I suppose it's. I think I should probably go for Twitch streamers or something like that, or people who've got the social media presence. Because I've got a few friends. Noob Mama. I don't know who that is. I'm afraid. I'm far too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is she? Okay. Oh, that's good. That's cool. Oh, that's great. You know, it's funny thing about when we're doing the StoryMaster Tales, you know, the LARP one. I don't worry, I name drop Tom Baker all the time. So don't I? It's you know, you work hard at it. You know, you get proud of these people that you get. Exactly, yeah. The thing is, even with Tom, I haven't had any publicity with it as such, you know, which is very annoying, because I was hoping to get far more accolade for that, but hey ho, people might discover it later on. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't as well. because I had to pay for it. It's expensive. I ended up spending quite a bit of money on that. But it might. The thing is, it is a massive deal. I think it's a huge deal. He's effectively, it's a huge deal in the LARP world. What I do, it's on the banners, and it's on the posters and things. Yeah. So yeah. Oh well, he was on it. Yeah, he's on there. But the thing is, you don't want to completely missell it either. So if they think Tom Baker's been presenting it, then they'll go, oh, but I can have, with Tom Baker in it. So I think you'd be a little bit careful, because otherwise, if people come along and they immediately feel, oh, he's not in it at all, then they will never view it. So I think you just got to be a little bit careful. Oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you. That'd be really kind. That'd be really, really kind. Because I think there's so many things we can do, and things that you haven't seen that we do. Where I am in Rye, it's all cobbled streets, and it's 16th century buildings, and it's beautiful. In the live shows, we have roundhouses, we have what else? We have stone circles, all kinds of stuff that we bring to life. So it is really kind of special what we've been doing. We won online LARP of the year, which is lovely. Other things that we do, if you obviously know D&D, Ian Livingston, who brought over Dungeons and Dragons from America, and he's the one that introduced it to the UK and Europe, made a fortune from it, and he wrote all the fighting fantasy books. He allowed me to turn one of his books into a live show, Death Trap Dungeon. So, we were supposed to be doing that at the UK Games Expo, which is the biggest games expo in the UK. We performed it once last year, and then COVID struck. Yeah, but we also did House of Hell as well, which is another fighting fantasy book. So we've got some brilliant contact. We have the Doctor Who thing. I've got a puppet over here that made by a chap who works on Doctor Who, or worked on the first new series ones. I'll go and grab it. Stepping over cables. Yes, here. Here's Sebastian. There we are.
Hello there. Hi. Where am I supposed to look? Down here? What's this? Is that food? No, it's not. Oh, hello. Nice to see you all. Lovely. Well, there's only two of me in the world. I'm a lucky rat. Ha!
Yeah, well, so that's Sebastian. He's so he's cool. Let's move that back over here. Yeah, so he's made by a friend of mine called Mark Caudry. He worked on the Chris Eccleston series, actually the one that John Barrowman. Have you heard about the news on that? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the puppets are cool. I love puppets. I remember as a Boy Scout, he's starting to blister a little bit down here. I've got some more. I do actually make things as well. I'm going to start making masks. Downstairs I've got a basement. It's got a well down there. We've actually filmed some little bits down there before. And yeah. Yeah, that's how I got into theatre. I was a mask maker. So I make my goblin masks. And when I was about sort of 14 years old, I started writing live role-playing scripts and getting my mates and costume making. And that's where it really started for me. And I was obsessed by it. And still do it now. So, and I've always thought all these years, it's been over 30 years now, that live role playing could be commercial, but only if it's done in the theatrical way. And you can see it totally working now. Escape rooms are now much more theatrical. You've got, I really saw it the other day. Yeah, well, yeah, it would appear. Definitely. Yeah, I'll put him back up in case anyone's looking at the stream at the moment. There we are. I'll keep him up there for a minute. He can just look around a bit. You gonna behave? Oh, okay, he's gonna behave, he says. No, I'm not. You fall for that one, you idiot. Thanks, mate. All right. Okay, well, he's yeah, God, absolutely. There's so many things that are popular. I didn't make him. I made the he's in there. I made the crow, and I've got another one I made actually. Again, it's years since I've made things, so I've got to kind of improve things a little bit now. Now this one here, oh God, it's a goblin. Oh, I'm gonna knock everything off here. There we go. Right. So this is my goblin. He's a little bit trickier to use at the minute. I made him a little bit too small, so he kind of nods more, but he's got big hands. He's my little goblin.
I can't believe Sprite. Yeah, I'm a little bugger. Are you a what?
We can't say those kind of things.
I don't care. I'm a goblin. Hey, what's this?
Don't touch that.
I don't give a...
No, you can't say that either.
I'm going to touch these buttons.
Do not touch these buttons. Okay, sorry. He's a nightmare, that one. Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, I don't know how many kids are actually on here, to be honest with you. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to say any swear words though. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm going to try and make it family friendly though. So yeah, sorry about that word. Yeah. You've had to ban a few kids. Okay. Well, the thing is, actually, it's for family audiences, so I'd rather have families. Because one thing I did notice, when I was doing the main shows, the family shows, and I was putting those on, I was broadcasting over YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And it was only Twitch that I really kind of got the idiots kind of putting things up. And swearing and spamming and that kind of thing. The others I didn't seem to have a problem with. But, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I think that there's not enough family stuff. And with my games are designed for a family audience, so it has to be... but there's elements in there that the parents will get. It's very much like sort of British pantomime. All those kind of things. So you want it to be... certain bits of humour will go over the kids' heads, and I kind of line up jokes, so it'd be there without the. Yeah, I don't drop the F-bomb or the. It's luckily because the book is mostly scripted, so I can get away with it. But I can give you some examples of the book actually. Let me bring it over. So we've just done an updated version. So this is now the expanded version. So I can give you a sample. Let's say. Okay, I'll cut that down there. Right, so if you happen, I can actually send you there first, and then So I'll see if this works. So let's send you back to the Crow's Nest Inn. Right, and I'm going to give you the alternative versions now. Tell me if the music is too loud.
The smell of smoke, ale, and sawdust fills the air as you enter the Crow's Nest Inn. A jolly innkeeper and a pretty serving girl make you feel welcome and ask after how they may be of service. Do you sit down and have a drink for 2 gold coins? Ask for some food for 5 gold coins. Ask for a bed for the night for 10 gold coins. Or see if the innkeeper has any jobs.
Okay, so this is now the extended version, and you get to it is it's basically what I do, except it's a little bit different. So this is you have cards, so there's a branching, but you can create different layout each time, and there's more options. So each card will have a page, for instance. So you have the option there of sitting down and having a drink with 2 gold coins. Asking for food for the night. Asking for food for 5 gold coins. Ask for the bed for the night for 10 gold coins. Or see if the innkeeper has any jobs. So, would you like to do? Sit down and have a drink. Ask for food. Ask for the bed for the night. Or see if there are any jobs. Jobs. Okay, right. Give me a number between 1 and 4. Okay, the innkeeper looks you up and down and introduces himself as Dick, and proceeds to lead you into a small room at the back of the tavern. His voice becomes a little hushed. Yes, there is. If you do it, I will pay you 50 gold upon your return. This is what I want you to do. In fact, I'll tell you what. For this one, I'll actually pay you 100 gold. There's an item that's very dear to me. Belonged to my grandfather. I lost it while taking my dog for a run. It's called the Dagger of Hunting. The last time I saw it, I was near the Stone Circle. Okay, now if you want to give me something else, so say either if you go for a drink, for food, or a night. Okay, I'm going to give you another sample. So, you want to drink, food, or a bed for the night? A drink, please, of course! You sit down on one of the wooden benches and ask for a drink. They cost 2 gold coins, but which one would you like? Would you like to have some ale? Would you like to try some cider? Or would you like to ask for the non-alcoholic option? Cider, naturally. Okay. Right, so the aroma of the cider almost knocks you off your feet. Inquiring more about its origin, the serving girl tells you that it's made by a local farmer called Mad Mary. Give me a number between 1 and 4. Number between 1 and 4, please. One. You manage to drink it down, but your vision goes very blurry. Lose 1 fighting skill for 5 rounds while you sober up. Okay, now we haven't had any food yet, have we? Let's have some food. Look in the options. You risk having some food for 5 gold coins. But what will you choose? The meat pie or the turnip pie? Meat pie or the turnip pie? Turnip pie, of course. The pie presented to you has apparently just come from the greatest pie shop in Thretlaw Town. It looks wonderful and smells even better. Who knew that humble turnip could be made into such a treat? But give us a number between 1 and 4. Number between 1 and 4, please. 2. This pie is so wonderful. You cannot think of the last time you had such a tasty meal. It restores 3 health. This, unfortunately, is their last one. Right, okay, so we're going to head to... let's stay for the night as well. Let's try this. After you hand over your 10 gold, you are shown to a little room above the main tavern. Surprisingly, it's rather quiet, comfortable looking, and appearances suggest you might get some rest. Indeed, you might, yes, you might not have... So give us a number between 1 and 4. Ordinarily, I'd get you to roll a dice for this. But since you don't know how to dice, well, you might have if you have a d4, you can roll that. 3. You sleep very well. Miss one round, but when you awake, all your health is restored. However, all your gold has been stolen. Ah, damn it! Someone robbed you in the night. How unfortunate. But tell you what, let's go to a different location. So can someone give me a number between 1 and 50? Any number between 1 and 50? $32. Not entirely sure what this be, but we'll see.
In front of you is a huge, spiky hedge of brambles, roses, and thorns. It's so thick and high that it looks impassable and deadly. You recognize some of the plants entangled in this barrier are also poisonous. Will you try and climb the thorns? Try and find a gap to crawl through? Try and burn it? Or search around the area?
Okay, unfortunately you can't travel any further until you get past this wall of thorns. But you want to try and climb it. Find a gap to crawl through. Try and burn it, or search the area around. Search! Okay. Looking around the area, you'll find something. Well, roll your fate. Between 1 and 4, please. Okay, number between 1 and 4. 2. Oh, look, thinking the same there. Hello, Silver. You find an old spell book, but unfortunately you cannot read it. Ah, no, what a shame. Right, okay, we're doing random numbers. We're doing random examples. So give us another number. Now, ordinarily, galaxies and necromancy, you would go north, south, east, and west. So as you lay the cards out, you know, that's kind of what you see. So give us a number between, and obviously you're playing a character as well. So that, you know, we were playing a captain, Captain Bob, who was unfortunately very unlucky. And then we also had a friar as well to add a whole element. But the rules are so simple. You know, we've had kids playing it, and couples play it as well. It's a fun one for them. Give us a number between 1 and 50, please. $14. Your age. Oh, I think we've had this one before, but it's a good one.
You have ventured into marshland. The air is still, and through it you can hear beautiful singing. Drawn to it, you wade through the sticky, muddy water until you come across an enchanting girl. Casting your eyes down, you see that her lower half is that of a slithering eel. Do you attack the siren? Block your ears? Listen to the siren's song? Or try and leave?
Oh, indeed, okay. I think it's good idea to actually, yeah, block your ears. Good idea. Absolutely. Quickly reach down and stick mud into your ears. This stops you from hearing the song that has enchanted you. You may choose to fight the swamp siren using her statistics, or you can leave it without damage. Shove as much dirt into your ears as you can. I'm going to show you one which I kind of like, a narration that you might not have seen. It's got to be this one here. Got to be this one.
An excited noise startles you and halts you on the pathway. Hauling a large bookcase on wheels is a chimpanzee wearing human clothes. He hands you a note, which reads, "My name is Master Gibbs. I can help you." How will you respond? Will you try and talk to Master Gibbs? Ask to look at the books? Ask for him to join you? Or ignore him?
Right. Okay, you try to talk to Master Gibbs. And you tell him of your quest. Your quest so far. He seems to understand you and responds in chimpanzee. But even in this language you can tell he is bored. He tries to feign politeness, but then digs his hands into his pockets to give you something. Give us a number between 1 and 4. Okay, number between 1 and 4, you're talking to him. 4! He pulls out a fist and playfully punches you in the stomach. He then grins at you in delight and runs away. Oh, I'm sorry. Gibbs has obviously far better things to do than go on adventures. Look at all the books he's got to carry. We love Master Gibbs. He's a wonderful little man. Okay, right. So, give us one more time. We'll give you one more number. Let's find another amusing one for you. Let's go and see. It's got to be this one.
You find yourself at the entrance of a broken-down old shack. Some alluring smell draws you inside, and before long you are confronted with the hideous sight of the near-blind witch of infamy, Baba Yaga. At the moment, she is not aware of your presence. Will you talk to her? Attack her quickly? Try and steal from the table in front of her? Or leave without getting noticed?
Right. Okay. You're to try and steal. Good idea. Right, in front of Baba Yaga is a fantastic collection of strange items. Now we'd get you to roll your fortune around. Well, let's say you are very fortunate. Let's see what you would find. Just gonna grab the reward cards. Right, so let's give him a good shuffle. Okay. Oh! You happen to have a crystal ball! Excellent! A lovely crystal ball. You have the chance to glance the future with its mystical device. You can look up to 4 cards on either the reward or the story cards and discard after use when it shatters in your hands. And so that's kind of how we play it, and obviously there's different things that happen each time. So it kind of gives you an idea how we do. Oh, hang on, I've got another one. I've got to show you another one. Let's have. Do you want to see the Owl Lord? I show that the Owl Lord. Okay, the Owl Lord. So not all of these got animations yet, but some will. Some will. So this is.
You black out and wake to find yourself in a huge tree-lined nest. the sound of a large gong is rung, and a golden armor-clad owl approaches you. This is Lord Kaliach, and he seems to be interested in you. Decide quickly.
Oh, I didn't have the
Do you
animation to that one. I thought I had the
bow and
animation
be
to that one. I do apologise.
very polite.
I'll
Attack
have to
the
do another one
owl.
now. I did do
Treat
one for
it
that.
like an equal and talk to it.
Let's do
Or stand
the...
still and do nothing.
Done that one. The hair. I've got a hair. Oh, okay. Well, let's do the Gnome Brothers. This will be interesting.
You hear a little gruff cough. Looking down, you spy two tiny bearded men wearing colourful hats and carrying mining equipment. These are the seldom seen gnomes of Weirding Wood. How will you act? Talk to them? Attack them quickly? Watch to see what they do? Or leave them alone?
Now, originally on this, I had this, again, I was working green screen, so I could actually stand up and go in there and talk to them. So I could still do that, which is kind of fun. So you kind of go, right, okay, I'm going to go. So what do you want me to do with them? Okay, I'll talk to them. They're not very interested, and you kind of play it that way. So that's another way I could do it, which is an alternative. So I might have a green screen area as well if I could fit it in. So that might be fun. So I'll have a think about that. That's what I was doing this time last year. I was trying to do everything at home, so that's why I had all these animations sorted. Let me go back to normal cam, and then I'm going to say it's getting late now, so I'm going to say 3 hours. Good lord, okay. Yeah, I can do 3 hours. Not at the moment. Okay, right, I'm going to go back. So that kind of gives you an idea of how it's all played. So, you can play it loads of times, and each game can actually take about, 2-3 hours. So it'd be quite easy. And for me, it'd be quite good because it irons things out and it gets me playing it more often as well. So next time I write one, I'll see what works well. So yay! So that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna thank you again so much for coming along to this stream. Do share off if you can, and I'll follow you guys. And hope you have a great weekend. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I've got lots of boxes to start packing. So I'm not moving. They're the games that I'm selling. I've got to start shipping those out. But thank you again so much. Thanks for coming along to my first Twitch day, and hopefully next time we'll have a few more people knowing about it, and obviously there's replay as well. So hopefully people will come through and see some of these screenshots and go, what's that? I'm hoping. But I've got to try and set a time. I think that's the thing. I'll go, okay, let's do this at this time, and then it's easier to promote it. We'll do that. Okay, so hopefully next time, maybe, I don't know, Friday. No, Friday's Nightmare. I don't want to clash with Nightmare Live because they're lovely people. So I think I might do... Oh, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. I know what you mean. Don't worry. Are you typing with one hand now? I think yes. That's okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. The intention's good. Hopefully we can go this, and we'll see what happens. See what happens naturally. So I think I'll maybe do Thursday night, perhaps. How about Thursday? Thursday would be a good time for me to do it, because then then I can prep up for the weekend. Thursday evenings at 6, perhaps. Not too late. Couple of hours, 6 to 8. Okay, let's say that. Or 5 to 8. Noonish, yes. That's about noonish, isn't it? But yeah, obviously, if you're working from home, that's brilliant. And then you say bi-weekly. So when the other one could be, I don't know when the other one could be at the moment. I don't know if there's much happening on a Monday. Maybe try and do an early morning one, and then you might get the end of the American evening, perhaps. Get drunk and stone people. Is that a bad idea? Probably is a bad idea. Monday mornings? I'll have to have a think about it. I'll look at some time zones and see what we can do. Anyway, guys, thank you again so much. I shall let Tom Baker say goodbye to you. And thanks again. And we'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Well done, and congratulations on finishing your quest. This is the end for now, but join us again for more thrilling adventures with the StoryMaster's tale.